All right, y'all. It's been a minute since I've been on here. I gotta get into it. All right, I ain't been watching TV like that, like talking about. So I was like, let me see what's hot. Let me get back into this. Right. I decided to start watching Interview with the Vampire. If you know me, you know I love vampires, and not only that, I love Anne Rice. So Vampire Lestat, that's like my pinnacle of vampires. You know what I'm saying? So once I hear they got a show, obviously I gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching Interview with the Vampire. The second show I'm watching is The Bear. My best friend put me on to The Bear. That one I don't know too much about, but she was telling me it was good, so I was like, let's get it, let's get it. I haven't started this one, but the third one that I'm gonna watch is Shogun. I just been hearing that Shogun is doing numbers, so I'm like, let me catch up, let me see what's good, and let me watch these three. Right now I've only watched the first episode of Interview with the Vampire and The Bear. So let's talk about that. All right, let's get into it. So this man right here, Jacob Anderson, I remember him from Game of Thrones, and they didn't give that man no lines. And after seeing him in this first episode, I think it was like an hour or hour and a half, something like that. It was a long episode. This man can act. Like I'm saying, the transition from seeing him as a vampire. Oh, spoiler alert! In case I say something. The transition from seeing him as a vampire to flashbacks for the interview showing him as a human. This man can act. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm locked in. He's Louis. Like he is Louis. I'm with him. I'm rocking with how he treats his family, how he switches up from treating his family one way to running the streets as a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like this man can act. And then back to switching up, calm, collected vampire, been alive for way too long. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good. Then you got the man in the back, I think Sam Reed. Yeah, I think Sam Reed. I don't remember him from much, I'm going to be real. But now that I've seen him in this, remember, I'm a big Lestat fan. You know what I'm saying? This man is acting like Lestat. And I will say, keep in mind, this is the first episode that I watched. So I don't know too much else of what's going on. But for right now, Lestat just landing, this is him. I'm seeing it. If they make a continuation of like the series and like actually do a Lestat show, they got to keep the same guy. Right now, I'll say this first episode got me hooked. You know what I'm saying? Hour in, I'm locked. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm messing with it. I will say Lestat. Oh my God, this man is so aggravating. I know I say he's my favorite vampire, but this man is aggravating. He didn't even give Louis a chance. Like his brother died. First of all, I think Lestat killed his brother as far as like convincing him to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because Louis' brother came to him saying, hey, that man is evil. He was in my head without moving his lips. Louis knows that Lestat can do these things, but he doesn't question it. You know what I'm saying? Like he just says, oh yeah, he just has tricks. That's it. Nah, that's not it. Somebody's in your brother's head. And then he does what he does? Nah. Ain't having that. So I don't rock with Lestat for that. But I mean, he's a vampire. He's gonna do a whole bunch of stuff I don't really care for. But I still gotta love him. It's a thing. Overall though, the vibes that the show is giving me, I want to say 100%. It's on just from the first episode. It looks like it's gonna be up there for me. You know what I'm saying? I love vampires. I love the Vampire Lestat. The actors are good. And I'm just mentioning these two actors. I don't really know the names of the other actors, but all of them are playing their role. You know, I feel like they in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing their thing. I would give this first episode a smooth. I'm gonna be biased right now. I'm gonna give it a smooth 9.5 out of 10. Just because I really love vampires and I love the dynamic and everything. So I got high hopes for it. But I would recommend it just off the first episode. You know what I'm saying? Lestat, bruh. Oh my God. I can't wait to see how this develops. Oh, somebody else I want to mention is the old man. And I say old, but like he's the reporter who's doing the interview of Louis. I can already tell this man gonna be a problem. This man showed up in the interview causing trouble for no reason. I say causing trouble. He running his mouth. Like, he really talking to a vampire. Like, he know this man is a vampire. And he just running his mouth. Like, sir, I know you got some kind of disease. I know you old and you think you on the way out, but chill out. You know, we don't know how this man could do you if he changed his mind. You know what I'm saying? But just off how he talking, I can tell he's gonna be a problem, and I'm here for it. I want to see what else he about to bring up, because it looks like, just based off how he was talking and the questions that he was asking or preparing to ask, yeah, he not gonna let Louis, like, you know, skim off on certain subjects or whatever. So I think this is gonna be good. All right, the next one is The Bear. Again, I don't know too much about this show. My best friend put me onto it, so I just know that it's about cooking. And the quick thing I saw on it said it was listed as a comedy show. First episode I watched, I ain't see all that much comedy, if I'm being real. I mean, I saw a little bit, obviously, but I ain't see all that much comedy. But I will say, I know the guy, the main actor. Yeah, okay. So, anyways, that guy in the middle. I remember him from Shameless. I loved him in Shameless, so I already wanted to watch it just because I knew him from that show. I think his name is Jeremy White. So I'm already wanting to watch it just off of him. I know it's about cooking. I do love the fact that he's calling everybody chef in the kitchen with him, and everybody is slowly kind of just saying it back. I don't know if that's an actual thing in the cooking world, is that we just call everybody chef, but I'm gonna start calling everybody chef when I'm in the kitchen. You know, I don't know if it's gonna spice up their food or something, but I'm gonna call people chef. But yeah, that man can act. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already in on it for that. To be honest with y'all, I went halfway through that show not knowing what was going on. I ain't really understand what the plot was supposed to be. Maybe even a little bit past the halfway point, I was kind of confused. But then there was something that happened. I don't even know really what it was, but there was something that happened where everything kind of clicked. And I was like, oh, I do know what's going on. And it's more of those, like, they do a really good job of showing, not telling. And it's like they did it so well that I didn't realize what was happening until it all just, you know, came together. So I do like that about this show, is that I eventually ended up getting what was happening, and now I'm like, I knew all along, I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know, something like that. But I will say, out of the first episode, halfway being confused, the one thing that I can tell y'all, can I zoom in on this? I can't even zoom in. That's myself I'm messing with. But this man right here, who's supposed to be, he called him cousin, so I'm guessing that's actually his cousin. I don't know if that's his brother, if his cousin, I don't know. That man, I do not like him. The way he was treating my boy, and he's like supposed to be the head chef of this place, this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? This man be talking down to him bad because he's doing like different ideas and trying new stuff or whatever. But he has like a record apparently of being an amazing chef, so people know he can cook. Even when she came, she was like, yeah, I know who you are. Why are you here? Honestly, because apparently he can cook. So I'm like, why is you getting on him like that? But you know what? I ain't gonna get on him too bad, because your boy went out there to calm down the people who was doing a little too much outside the door, because they was getting ready for like a little tournament in there or something. They was being rowdy. They started jumping my boy. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed when he started getting jumped. But they really, he tried to shut him down. They started jumping him. I'm talking about punching him in the stomach, hitting him when he covering his head and all that. And then his cousin came out there, even though he was supposed to go out there in the first place. But his cousin came out there, shot a gun in the air, and was just like, yeah, y'all gonna behave, or ain't nobody getting up in here. You know what I'm saying? So he came out and helped him out. Overall, though, I don't know what to really expect from this. I'm gonna still give it a pretty good rating, because I did eventually understand what the show was about. So I give it a 7 out of 10. Just for the first episode. I do have high hopes for it, because my best friend gave it high praise. And just from what I'm seeing so far, how the actors and stuff mingle together and stuff, like, I like how it's looking. So I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I also have to watch the first episode of Shogun, and I'll probably make a separate video for that. But yeah, these two shows, they look like it's it. Especially Interview with the Vampire. Check it out if you haven't. I'm behind, so I'm trying to catch up on all of this. So far, so good.